Hey friends, with you Vishal. Are you watching RD Group of Management Training Academy? Today we will talk about the recommendations from the above data and discussion of various aspects of the issues in new ground handling regulation in India. The following are the recommendations made to achieve the main objective of this research, that is to identify ways to modify the existing regulation by establishing a fair, non-discriminatory ground handling regulation that is beneficial to all the major stakeholders in the Indian aviation industry, without compromising on safety, security and space constraints at airports. An effective foolproof security system must be implemented at all airports in the country, including the implementation of AEC program by the BCAS. The security system needs to be monitored from time to time and updates of technology must be made from time to time. DGCA must implement safety standards pertaining to ground handling regulation, including the criteria for safety clearance of all ground handling entities. Once the standards are set, the performance of the standards must be audited at regular intervals. The Safety and Security Regulators of India (DGCA) and BCAS must come to a combined conclusion on which entities would be accountable and responsible for the different activities of ground handling at airports. AERA must take its final stand on its economic regulation of airports and air navigation services so as to regulate the prices of ground handling services. Aeronautical activity in India. AERA must either set its own quality standards for various ground handling services or monitor the performance of the quality standards set by the airport operators in the country if that complies with international standards. The proposed Autonomous Civil Aviation Authority must be established at the earliest to coordinate between the regulators. This autonomous body must be completely separate from the influence of Indian politics and should implement the instructions as received from international organizations such as ICAO and IATA as applicable to the aviation industry in the country. Airline operators must be allowed to choose from several different options of ground handling service providers, including self-handling as per the recommendations given by ICAO. If, in any reasonable case, limitation to self-handling is imposed at the airports, it must be based on relevant, transparent and non-discriminatory factors. These recommendations are by no means exhaustive. It is only the result of the research conducted during the short period of less than 3 months duration of the coursework. Further research might help to refine these recommendations that could be considered for the Indian scenario.